Hi, it's Timothy Carlson here. Any day that I can go back into the world of classic television is always a good thing. And we're going to be looking at a classic animated series today, making its Blu-ray debut. The show I'm talking about, of course, is The Flintstones from Hanna-Barbera. This, of course, classic series that ran for 6 seasons and has spawned many spin-off media, movies, and a little bit of everything. I'm going to unbox this release and share my opinions. Nice close-up there. You got the principal cast there. That's some good-looking art. There's the spine text, the cases that make up the set, back cover. And inside, this is actually split into 2 cases. The first one has seasons 1 and 3. There was an episode list in here. I'm glad they included that. And here we have our discs. These actually look pretty nice. They got different colored discs, different characters pictured on each one. Although I'm not a fan of how the background is just plain white. I wish they'd done something different with that at least. Here's the second set, which is seasons 4 through 6. Same deal here. I wish they'd put some pictures or an insert or something in there. I'll read the description of the show as follows from the package, even though at this point, if you live in the modern world, you absolutely can't be ignorant of this show in any. Although you probably know at this point what it's about. Yabba dabba do not pass this up. The Flintstones, the complete series, is boulder-sized fun for the whole family. Fans of all ages will crack up at the misadventures of the Flintstones and rebels who consistently find themselves caught between a rock and a hard place. Since the Stone Age, the Flintstone has delivered entertainment that never fails to delight each new generation. And now all 166 episodes are available for the first time in high definition. So settle in for the original primetime animated television series and celebrate 60 years of history in the making. What can be said about the Flintstones that hasn't already been said? The premise here is simple enough. A primetime animated series, but it's set in the Stone Age. And you have, of course, their takes on modern technology, modern life, and the like. I mean, it's a hilarious and simple concept, and of course you have all kinds of rock puns thrown in there for good measure. The show is certainly dated, but certainly funny despite that. You've certainly got a likable principal cast. Fred Flintstone, I think, is everyone's favorite grouch from back in the day. And then you have a great supporting cast, including the meek Barney Rubble, who serves as a great foil to Fred, and of course their wives, Wilma and Betty. And then as the show progresses, of course, they have their own children. Fred and Wilma have their baby, Pebbles, and then Betty and Barney adopt Bam Bam, the child with super strength. And of course, the Flintstones have their trusty pet, Dino. So we get to see this family go through all these seasons of misadventures. And despite the show being on for so long, they always manage to keep up some pretty interesting plots and the like. It was funny then, and I would say it's certainly funny now. Certainly a cut above a lot of the generic animated series they keep cranking out today. It's good old-fashioned American animation at its best, and as a fan, I was very happy to pick the show up in HD. I'm happy to say the Flintstones actually looks pretty good in high def for the most part. You do get the expected boost in colors and details. There are a few moments of print damage, and I did notice like little distorted globs do appear on the characters' faces sometimes. This is likely just due to the nature of the source material. The Jetsons set that I reviewed on Blu-ray a few weeks ago on here, kind of the same deal there. And since they both came from Hanna-Barbera, the quality is understandably similar. There's a ton of random featurettes scattered throughout the discs. These are mostly just, shorter pieces. But we do get 2 feature-length movie episodes as well. The Man Called Flintstone, which came out in theaters in the 60s, and then the more recent direct-to-video WWE crossover, Stone Age SmackDown. And those are both very interesting as well, but sadly presented here in standard definition. I do have to say, if you are a fan of the Flintstones, this set certainly does it justice. Probably my only complaint is they didn't include the Jetsons Meet the Flintstones crossover film. I guess if they ever put out the later seasons of the Jetsons on Blu-ray, we'll probably get that there. So if you're a fan, this is certainly worth picking up, and you can actually probably get it for a pretty decent price these days. Are you a fan of the Flintstones? Did you pick up this Blu-ray set yet? What do you think of it? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this one a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson. See you next time.